Hello, Terra Novo Lyceum, and hello, world. I'm your host, Dalva, and today we are working with our Moonology Oracle deck again. Okay, it's the full moon in Taurus. Okay, so this is again Moonology by Yasmin Bolin. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm seeing a glare on it, but hopefully you can see that box. But again, we're kind of going to focus on a little bit of astrology along with our card reading today. So it's full moon in Taurus. And it says your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so first and foremost, full moon is the time to release. I frequently encourage folks to. Did I just jump into this without doing the deep breathing? I did, but I'm going to carry forward with it anyway. We'll take a deep breath at the end of this. So, frequently at a full moon, you need to release things. Okay, so at this point, you know, we had the new moon in Scorpio, I do believe the 4th. So that's like setting your Scorpio-themed intentions, basically. But also focusing on where Scorpio is in your house. That's astro.com is a wonderful free tool to find out what that is. So releasing our Scorpio intentions, but also bringing our Taurus energy, wherever that may fall in your chart. Wherever this full moon is hitting you in your chart, kind of bringing those things into balance. So in general, you know, if we're looking at the positives of Taurus, you're looking at someone who builds. You're looking at someone who dedicates their time and energy into building something. And that doesn't happen, you know, like that. That happens over a long period of time. So you have someone who has endurance. These people make wonderful friends. If friendship is important to you and you want someone who's practical and is going to show up for you and who's there, Taurus is great for that. Most of your earth signs are really good for that. They're really good at taking an idea or taking a concept, dreams, and building that into reality. Okay, so this right here, it says your dreams need a practical plan. So we're looking at balancing that energy out. It's like you can't just wish on the moon or wish on a star and think that things are going to turn out the way you want them to. You need a plan. You need practicality. You need to build. You need to use that Taurus energy. On the negative side, and that kind of comes back to the dream things again, you know, Taurus can be stubborn. And this is someone that, you know, if you slight them one time, they will never speak to you again, ever. Okay, Scorpios are just as bad for that. I know it sounds like I'm like giving all these other signs shit, you know, for all their negative qualities, but no, I'm fully aware of my own sun signs' failings. Don't worry about that. We'll hit it at some point. We'll get a Scorpio moon sometime in all this. So yeah, I say that with, you know, full awareness of my own failings. But yeah, stubborn people, and they get mad, they bull up, and they're not thinking anymore. They're not moving anymore. They just stub up, and that's the end of it. And that really ends up just hurting them at the end of the day. I don't think they see it that way. Scorpios don't see it that way. But ultimately, I think, you know, there's a lot that can be lost in being that inflexible. So, yeah, you got to watch that. And you got to watch that, I don't want to say materialism, because that's not quite accurate. It's something more like an addiction to luxury, an addiction to the finer things in life. And losing sight of that. So Taurus energy, you know, in the positive or in the growth oriented energy, you know, where we want to grow and learn and evolve. Again, these people can build. They can envision something and they can build it, and they're great practical friends to have. I mean, they're going to be there. This is not someone who just, you know, jumps ship in the middle of a storm. They are going to stick it out with you. Okay, so those are great qualities. But then on the other side, we have inflexibility and this sort of, I don't want to say laziness, because that's, again, not quite right. And materialism is not quite right. But this sort of, and hedonism isn't even quite right. I don't have a word for how I want to describe that, but that sort of, just laying around eating the bonbons and not doing anything kind of energy. So we want to have a certain amount of physical comforts. You know, we want to be aware of that, but we also want to balance the desire for that with practicality. And that's what the Taurus full moon is telling us to do. Release your Scorpio stuff, whatever that is, give it out to the universe, and then balance your Taurus energies, okay? It also helps to look and see what house that falls in. That may help you see where maybe you're leaning a little too much with materialism and not enough with the practicality, or maybe you're leaning a little too much. Again, materialism is not the right word, but it's hard to describe energy. Energy is a very nebulous thing. So, and you think with the earth sign like Taurus, I could give you some very concrete examples, but it's just not coming. So, your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, you're going to have to get up off the couch. It's okay to sit and daydream on the couch for a little bit, but then you got to have a plan. Basically is what this card is telling us. Basically what this energy is telling us, without all the astrological stuff. So, this weekend, do your dreaming, but do your planning, and do your working too, and you should be just fine. Right? Now let's take that nice deep cleansing breath in. Let it go, let it flow. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please post them in the comments below. I will talk to you all again soon. Bye for now.